Hey guys, so there's changes to the YouTube partner program. Is that going to kill the little channels like my own, or is this a long overdue cleanup of YouTube? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, I'm Paul. Welcome to Where Nerdy is Cool. And yeah, today we're talking about the YouTube partner program. You probably read a couple news articles, or you may have seen a couple YouTube videos talking about this. Essentially what they're doing is they're raising the bar to what point a YouTube creator can generate revenue via the advertising. And I'm not going to bore you with all the fine details because there's other channels that can do that. But essentially, it used to be if you had 10,000 lifetime minutes of views, you would qualify for the program to generate revenue through advertising. And now they're changing that. They are raising that to 4,000 hours of views in the past 12 months, and you need to also have 1,000 subscribers. So for little channels like mine, that's a pretty big leap. For example, when I created this channel, one of the big goals when you first start out is when you get 100 subscribers, you can create your own custom URL. So www.youtube.com, / where nerdy is cool, or whatever channel you're going to be doing. Then the next big target you're trying to breach is you're trying to get beyond 10,000 views. After 10,000 views, you can qualify to join the program and generate revenue with advertising. And that takes a long time to get to. And I know on my channel, we've been doing this for a good couple months. We've got about 155 subscribers, and we just passed 14,000 view minutes, I'd say in the last 2 weeks. So we've been doing good, but obviously with the new standards, we have a long way to go. So if you haven't already subscribed, now is a really good time to do so. No, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. So in some regard, and I've watched a lot of content, and I watched a lot of reaction from other people, a lot of the small creators feel like this is kind of like Lucy yanking the football away from Charlie Brown. And it's understandable for the creators of small channels to be frustrated by these changes. Now that said, let's take a step back and take a look at what YouTube is really trying to do here. Basically, YouTube is trying to address the elephant in the room. They've got a problem. They just cannot moderate the YouTube content that's coming in. I mean, they're getting thousands of videos every day, and they just don't have the manpower to preview and examine every video that comes through to make sure it meets the community standards or not. So, I mean, it's something they can't do. As a matter of fact, they announced they're going to be hiring 10,000 moderators to help go through content and make sure they're meeting the community standards. So by cleaning up YouTube and cleaning up these channels, this appeases the advertisers because the advertisers, unfortunately, some of the content that's been uploaded, for example, some of the terrorism videos or just other content that's not appropriate, unfortunately, sometimes their ads would appear on those, and certainly they wouldn't want to be, affiliated with those kind of videos at all. Okay, so that said, I'm going to give you 4 pieces of advice as to how to approach this as a small content creator. Number 1 is just obvious. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep creating content. Obviously, if you're gaining subscribers, if you're getting views, you're doing something right. So, even if you were generating money, you probably weren't generating a whole lot. Granted, you could boast and say, hey, you know what? I was able to, buy the K-Cups for this cup of coffee with my advertising revenue. So you probably weren't making a bunch of money anyway. So just keep doing what you're doing. Yes, the goalpost has moved on you, but so be it. We can't do anything about it. Stay positive. Keep doing what you're doing. Number 2. Don't get angry. No one wants to watch angry videos. No one wants to see an attitude or what have you. Yeah, you can have some frustration and you can have some fun with it. But if you're attracting people to your channel, as I mentioned in number 1, obviously you're doing something right. So don't let this sour your mood. Don't let this, oh, screw you, YouTube, I'm done with you. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a knee-jerk reflex. That's easy to do. Take the high road. Number 3, and this is going to be tough, don't be jealous of the big channels. Remember, at one point, they started small. It's really, really easy to be jealous of the guys that have 150,000, 200,000, 1 million, 3 million subscribers. Yes, it must be nice to have that kind of audience. It must be nice to have that kind of revenue stream, but it is what it is. So just remember that a lot of those guys, they do offer a lot of advice on how to improve, your views, your analytics and stuff like that. Actually, quite a few of them will give some very good advice on, what you can do to change the production of your videos, how you edit them, maybe the lighting, maybe the equipment, maybe, who knows, a bunch of different things. And they can also educate you on other revenue streams. Maybe you want to, also put your content on Twitch, or maybe you want to do some stuff with, affiliate links like Amazon or what have you. So there's a bunch of really, really, really good ideas out there. Explore them, check them out. Number 4, and this is a biggie because I keep running into this on the channels I watch. Don't pout, beg, whine, or berate people into subscribing to you. I'm trying to support my family here with this channel. If you don't subscribe, it's not helping me, or blah, blah, blah. Who in their right mind is going to subscribe after getting that kind of content or that kind of message? Don't do it. It just turns people off. It's dumb. Just don't do it, okay? Now, like I said, I have under 200 subscribers. I'm hardly a marketing guru, but that's my list of free advice for you as far as what to do if you're under the threshold and you want to keep doing this. Just keep at it. Keep doing what you're doing. Yes, it'll take a long time to meet that goal, but keep pressing on. All right, so that's my take on the changes to YouTube. I would love to see what you think in the comment section below. Please feel free to let me know what you think, or give it a thumb up, thumb down, if what have you. On the right over here is where you can subscribe to my channel. I do all kinds of cool stuff. I work on my R2D2. I'm building a BB-8. I do a lot of 3D printing, you name it. So a lot of interesting stuff over here. I thank you for watching, and remember, this is where nerdy is cool.